What's up, squad? Back with another video. I seen the titles going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it right here. It says Joe Biden to CBS on the 2024 debate. Saying some, I don't know. It's a lot of these things are very, very questionable. Very questionable when it comes down to this. Check out what Joe Biden says right here, y'all.
Were you horrified as you saw it unfold?
I wasn't horrified, I was frightened because I had never, ever seen Joe like that before or since. Never.
Or since?
Yes, or
You've
since.
never seen him like
never.
that?
No.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I mean, as I watched it, I thought, oh my God, he's having a stroke. And it scared me to death.
Remember she said that. This is a flashback. I want y'all to check this out.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. And let me ask the crowd, what did Trump do? Lie! Yes. So, Joe, I'm going to hand it over to you because we have such a great group of supporters here. So thank you all for coming.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Let me explain something to y'all. Before I do that, I'm going to say it. Let me say something to y'all. How do you not know when it comes down to this right here? I want y'all I'm showing these things because it's for a reason. Check this out.
Did you ever see signs that he was falling into cognitive decline?
No.
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 Truly.
No.
If you have to talk, y'all seen the way she was talking. She was talking to him like he was a child, first of all. Talking to him like he was a child. There's no way, with actually being with him 24/7, you didn't know. It says right here, Joe Biden, this is back in 2023, mind you, 2023. Joe Biden may be off to a tough start with his re-election campaign after new poll shows 63% of American adults do not think he has the mental sharpness it takes to serve effectively. If you literally have Americans that truly see that things aren't going well with him mentally, mind you, and these are everybody really that's not around Joe Biden, that is obviously in that percentage, sees that he doesn't have that mental sharpness, there's no way she didn't know. We not around 24/7. We see it. I truly find it quite interesting. I truly do. Then you have Sonny Hostin here. Mind you, Jill Biden, and I will be posting as well. Jill Biden will be on the show. She will be on the show speaking with, The View. And I'm not going to say I'm geeked, obviously, for the show, but I'm definitely geeked to see what she'll say. Check it out right here.
Big show tomorrow.
We do.
We have former First Lady, Dr. Jill Biden, is
Yes.
with us. What do you want to hear from her? We had a conversation about her book on Friday.
You know, I'm also moderating a discussion with her. She's asked me to moderate a discussion with her on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh, that's great.
So I'm actually going to do that. And Jill Biden and I have become friends. I think she's an honest person.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think she's an honest person.
in reading her book, it's pretty vulnerable and it's pretty honest. But she's ride or die. For that husband. I mean, she loves her husband desperately.
I feel like if she was ride or die for her husband, she'd actually been real when it comes down to Americans and stuff like that. I feel like so many people aren't even thinking about that. Like, People aren't talking about that. Like, think about that. You literally have somebody that's truly going through things and this, that, and the other. Even if, so a lot of people that say, oh, well, it's more so of a control thing and they'll control this, they'll control that. It still doesn't matter. Him even being there, I wouldn't even like. I'm not even gonna lie, I wouldn't even like, because I feel like it's way too much. It's important things that's going on, and just the safety, not only, just the safety for us. The safety for us. Him even saying something, letting an individual know something, giving an individual something that just it's different things that can happen when you literally have somebody that's really not capable and having that mental of even being, president. And I feel like so many people aren't even looking at that.
Really?
That's lovely.
It's really obvious that they have a loving relationship and marriage. And but I do want to hear couple things. I want to hear how she truly felt when the country and so many people in the Democratic Party sort of just went against him, right? They came out and said, you have to leave, which was probably a very painful truth. I want to know how she felt about that. And I also want to know how she felt about that debate performance. I mean, we've gotten a little bit.
Yeah, but hearing it from the excerpts of the book and hearing her talk about it.
Yeah, I want to hear that, and I want to hear how he's doing now, because, by all accounts, he's got a pretty aggressive form of cancer that's metastasized. I want to know how he's doing.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah,
I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, regardless of who you are and stuff like that. I'm not like, obviously, when it comes down to the other side. And you literally have some people that are truly hateful when it comes down to it and say, oh, karma this, karma that, when they spoke, about Pam Bondi. No, I'm not like that at all. Joe Biden, I've not, obviously been a fan or any type of supportive when it comes down to him. But I would definitely say when it comes down to stuff like that, with them, my mom having cancer, with them having, family members, definitely prayers, and I pray that, things, are okay, and they recovers and stuff like that. I truly feel that way, and people might, look at me a certain way, but I'm a child of God, and that's how I am. I don't know if y'all seen my last video, but my last video, my buddy, call him my uncle, my fishing uncle, he has cancer. And I literally just been having a day. I've truly been having a day. He's not, not having the best week, I should say. His name is Woody. Not having the best week. It just sucks that, he can't get out there and, fish with me and stuff like that. And I told him that he got to get better. He got to get better. It's definitely important that he does, so we be able to. He's been fishing for over 27 years. And he told me to, make sure, and anybody else, that's fishing, to make sure you cover your body and stuff like that. To definitely do that, and you out in the sun, for a long period of time. But I take it pretty serious. Like I said, if you get that prayer, my mom, she had breast cancer, beat breast cancer. Pretty sure within a year. It was 7 months to a year, something like that. So I definitely, prayers to anybody, that's dealing with that. And like I said, I'm not a person that's going that's karma. I'm not like that at all. That's not something that I do. That's not something that I was raised to do. So I definitely, prayers to him, prayers to Biden family and stuff like that. Regardless, that's just how I am. So y'all can hate me, y'all can feel some type of way about it. But one thing about it, prayers up.
Yeah, no, I think there's going to be some tough questions for it too.
Yes.
But it's interesting. And then I know you are close to many people in that campaign, and
I am.
May or may not have been the reason Kamala lost. So I'm curious to get your perspective on this.
I'm also interested in, because Kamala, the former vice president, has a different perspective.
Yeah.
As to than what I read.
We talked.
In Jill
Kamala
Biden's
had a book too. So yeah,
I read Kamala's book.
Yeah.
And then I read Jill's book, and the two seem to be coming at it from a very different perspective.
Yeah, I'm really curious to how we reconcile those things.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Because when it comes down to the left, they're all over the place. That's the thing. They're all over the place, and they truly, 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 like, not even trying to be funny, they truly are never on the same page with things. And they always say, you know, Trump supporters and the right, they always fall in line. It's not falling in line. It's just having a common sense and having a mutual understanding.
She does it because Kamala basically says, you know, the Bidens didn't help me. They kept me out. Jill never liked me. You know, they asked for complete loyalty. They didn't consider anyone else in terms of in terms of making the decision for Joe to run. They asked for this loyalty. And Jill, on the other hand, sort of writes like, we love Kamala and Doug, and we thought they would be in the White House. So it just, there's something there, and I'm curious.
I don't know. Like I said, it's something that's definitely pretty wild. It's definitely wild that you truly have, you know, like she said, you have different perspectives or whatever. Never on the same page. I don't believe when it comes down to them not helping Kamala. I feel like that's just something that they didn't want to be you know, under their belt. They didn't want to claim, I guess. Just like nobody did. Everybody, you know, obviously, and I'm not taking up for Kamala, but I feel like so many people wanted to have Kamala in there, and now everybody's looking at the simple fact that nobody ain't messing with Kamala no more. So, like, it truly just goes to show you on how snakish, you know, and weird and odd when it comes down to the left, honestly. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Like I said, stay tuned for more videos. Definitely hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Much love to y'all. You know, prayers to y'all if y'all going through anything. Like I said, my email is always open. I'm not one of those YouTubers that's going to sit here and act like I'm all that. And this, that, and the other, no matter how many subscribers, fans, whatever you want to call it, I have. I don't really care about that. My DM's always open. I'm the Recklezz on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram. Recklezz just on YouTube. But like I said, I try to, you know, respond to everybody. Not nobody just trolling, but truly, you know, within it, you know, that need of help, you know, whatever is going on, because I've been through a lot. You know, and I know how it feels. I know how it feels with certain things. That you go on in life. You know, I've had times that I just sit in the bathroom in the dark, you know, for hours, you know, and just sit there and, you know, just feel like I can't do nothing. I can't go nowhere. I can't do nothing, you know, within my life. And, you know, having that bad anxiety of going places and being here and being there, you know, and I've overcome, you know, a lot. And I'm not going to say that, you know, things are completely, you know, overall great. But one thing about it is I know I got God that's on my side always. And I got y'all on my side, my family, and I truly, you know, love that and appreciate, you know, every single one of y'all, you know, for everything that y'all do and, you know, the support that y'all give. I'm not even gonna lie, it's more than that, you know. That's why I look at so many YouTubers and and content creators and just how, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels good sometimes when you have this and have that. But one thing about it, it truly feels even better when you can give and pass it forward, you know, positivity and just giving that support, you know, to another individual and making them smile. Truly, it makes me feel, you know, real good, you know, that I can do that I can teach somebody something, that I can talk to somebody and make them feel better within anything, you know. So one thing about it, definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.